Pokemon Master Trainers, are you just a little bit confused about Unity attacks? Do you want to learn more about Unity attacks? Well, in this episode, we're going to explain them in detail with some exciting gameplay as well. So, stay tuned! It's showtime! It's your time, it's my time, it's our time, it's showtime, it's your time, it's my time, it's our time, it's showtime, it's your time, it's my time, it's our time, it's showtime! What's up, trainers? It's your host, Professor Showtime here with another educational, with another exciting, with another explosive episode of Pokemon Masters. Boom! Back at it like Pokemon addicts and trainers. Do I got another show for you guys? So let's get into it. Today, this morning, we will be discussing Unity attacks in all of its splendor. I know a lot of you trainers have been asking me, hey Showtime, explain Unity attacks. Some people in co-op don't know exactly what's going on. Okay guys, this is a video for you. So, first things first, before we get into the Unity attacks, we have a little bit of housekeeping notes. Oh my gosh, I was pleasantly surprised. You know, usually we stream on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously, but from here on out, we're not able to anymore. Apparently, we got a smack on the wrist, and I was so happy about it. They said, hey, Professor Showtime, you can't stream on both platforms simultaneously, so we're gonna give you a smack on the wrist. Don't do it anymore. And I was like, okay. So, from now on, we're only going to be allowed to stream on Twitch. So if you're interested in watching the livest live stream in the land, I'll have the link in the description above. Click on it and follow me on Twitch. And dare I say it, if you really want to, actually subscribe to me on Twitch. But it's on to you. You guys just watching makes it amazing. We'll still try to get some clips from Twitch and drop it over into YouTube to make everybody be up to speed, but we'll see how it goes. But just want to say thanks for all the support on Twitch, and let's get into it. So, Unity attacks. Alright, in my opinion, the Unity attacks are the strongest attacks you have access to during the co-op battles. Please note, Unity attacks are only available during co-op battle. They're not available during the single player campaign, so it's impossible. So what exactly is a Unity attack? Well, let's start from the beginning. How to trigger the Unity attack. So in order to trigger the Unity attack, all three of the sync pairs on the same team have to attack on the same turn or on the same round, and it has to be consecutively. So for example, your Raichu has to use his discharge, and then let's say the Rosa has to use their Giga Drain ability, and then let's say if you have the other person has a Swanna, they'll have to use their Gust. They have to use their attacks. They cannot use their training moves. If two of you guys use an attack and one of you guys use your training moves, then it will say there'll be a prompt on the screen that says chain broken. So for example, if Raichu uses his discharge and then Swanna's on your team also, and Swanna uses her Gust, and then Rosa or Superior uses their time to energize move, you know, the trainer move that refills the bar, it's gonna say chain broken. So all three of the sync pairs have to use their attacks from the Pokemon on the same round at the same time consecutively. That will activate the Unity gauge. So once the Unity gauge is activated, there's other things that have to happen, and it's pretty simple. All the trainers have to start using their attacks, and when they use their attacks, then the Unity gauge is going to decrease by the amount of the attack move. So for example, the Unity gauge starts with 20 bars, and if I use Raichu's discharge, it's going to take away 3 bars from the Unity gauge. If my sync pair to my left, which is my co-op partner, if they use their Gust ability, you know, Swanna's Gust ability that only takes out 1 bar, the Unity gauge will go from 20 to 17 because of just discharge, and then it will go from 17 to 16 because of Gust. Now, if the Superior on my right were to use his time to energize, which is a train ability, the Unity gauge will stay at 16. And then if I use my discharge from Raichu again, then it's going to go from 16 to 13. Now, that's going to go all the way down to 0. When when you start using your moves. But after, just on a side note, after the Unity bar is activated, you guys do not need to use your attacks at the same time. You guys can mix up trainer moves and actual attack moves. Now, once the move goes down to zero move bars, then the Unity attack is activated. Alright, so here's the fun part. When the Unity bar is activated, you guys have the option. It'll show you an option of all 3 of your Pokemon that are available, and you have to pick one. The one you should normally pick is the Pokemon that has a type advantage against the opponent that you're playing against. For example, if I'm playing against, just for simplicity purposes, I'm playing against a fire Pokemon and I have a water Pokemon on my team. Let's say I have Misty on my team. I should pick Misty, and once I pick Misty, it's going to be type advantage, so the Unity gauge will be super effective. So if all 3 of the sync pairs pick a Pokemon on their team that has an advantage or is effective against the opponent, then you'll get a ×3 super effective bonus. If only 2 of you guys on your team pick a Pokemon that's type effective against the opponent, then you're only going to get 2 times super effective against your opponent. And the same thing, if none of you guys pick effective Pokemon, then you won't get a multiplicative addition. So trainers, I know it sounds a little complicated. We will have some gameplay to showcase that, but let's talk about the ramifications of picking your Pokemon. So once you pick a Pokemon that you think has a advantage type against the opponent, they're gonna switch into battle. So not always do you want to pick the Pokemon that has a type advantage, because once you switch it into battle, if the opponent's next attack is their sync move, the sync move has a possibility of just wiping out that opponent. So you got to be careful. It's kind of like a mixed bag whether or not you want to pick the Pokemon that has a type advantage, so you can get the multiply effect bonus, because if it's your opponent's next turn, he can use the sync move and wipe you out. So you have to pay attention not only to the type advantage, but how many turns until your opponent is able to use a sync move. So say for example your opponent has 4 turns or 3 turns available until he uses his sync move, then of course you want to use the type effective Mon, and then on your very next turn you want to switch your Mon back out and put your tank back in there to take the sync move hit. Don't worry, we got some exciting gameplay that's going to showcase this in detail. Alright, so we're going to do this live. This is not scripted. We're doing the blue event, the hard mission, and we're going to do this with 2 players we don't know who we're playing with. We're playing with Amazing Tomato and an Asian name. So shout out to Amazing Tomato and the Asian named person. We're going to do this, and usually when we start, people want to buff their characters or buff their sync pairs first. So that's what we're going to do. And I want to use this match just to try to show off the Unity gauge. So we're gonna buff. So he uses X attacks, he uses hardest diamonds, and they're gonna probably do that for one more round. I'm taking the aggro initially, and I don't like that, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, so now everybody has done that. I'm gonna emote everyone to attack together. So hopefully we can all attack to start the Unity gauge. Alright, so now, alright, so he uses 1 attack. Let's see if my discharge goes off, and let's see if the Stone Edge goes off. So now the discharge goes off, and let's see if Air Slash goes off, and that should be the chain. Nope, the chain got interrupted. Alright, so let's start this again. Let's try this one more time. Attack together. I just want to show off the Unity gauge. So I attacked. Stone Age is going to attack, and now that's the Unity bonus. Alright, great. So all 3 of us have attacked. Alright, so the gauge is down to 15. Let's discharge again. He's taking the aggro, so I'm fine. I'm going to attack again, and let's see what happens. The move gauge has gone down to 7. It goes kind of quick, so if you guys can check it out, it's down to 3 now. I'm going to attack. It's going to be 0 most likely, and it should be activated at this time. Should be activated. Yes, should be active. So I gotta pick a type that's effective. I'm gonna pick my water Pokemon, so I should get a multiplicative effect because I picked a water type. And let's see, all three of us picked the type that was effective, so we all got a ×3 damage. So it's gonna be super damage going down. 623, 387, 387. So all three have gotten attacked at the same time. I'm gonna now try to protect my sync pairs to my left and right by using the X special defense all. I'm going to do that twice, so we're not going to take too much damage from the Pidgeot and the Mega Pidgeot. I'm going to try to support really well. Trainers. That's how it's done. All three have to attack simultaneously or in the same round or in the same turn. Once that happens, the Unity Gauge will be activated. It's going to be 20 bars that you have to go down in a limited amount of time. Once you get to 20 bars down, the Unity Gauge is activated. It's activated. The Unity Move is activated. Once the Unity Move is activated, you have to pick of your sync pairs available which one of the Unity moves you want to pick to attack. Once you pick one of the moves, if it has a type advantage against any one of the 3 Pokemon on the field that you're facing, you'll get a multiplicative effect. Now, once that multiplicative effect goes into effect, you're going to get that damage boost on the attack, and that Pokemon will switch into battle. Trainers, if I've left anything out about Unity moves, or if you want to add something, please add it in the comments down below. If you guys love the Showtime channel, or if you love Pokemon Masters content, do all of us a favor and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see live gameplay with the Livest live stream in the land, go ahead and follow us or subscribe on Twitch. The link will be in the description above. Alright trainers, this is Showtime signing off. Peace trainers. That was fun. That was amazing.